Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but it be on. Just ain't on, need to be right. Yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me but I'm old, yeah. Yeah, all this money on me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me. Yeah, all this money around me. Yeah, cash rolls all around me.
All right, we're back. What up, boys and girls? Happy freaking Wednesday. Yeah, we're made to the middle of the week. What up? How's everyone doing? Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, bake up, huh? Good morning, hump day. What up? Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way in. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. What up? Good morning. I appreciate y'all tapping in. Hit that like button. Hope everyone had a great Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening. But we're back at it, dude. Good morning. Black Shinobi, good morning. Big Daddy Raph. Wow. What up, Black Shinobi? Chevy Rides. Jojo Dance in the building. What's good? Too legit. AK67. Chevy Rides. What up, man? DH. What up? David in the building. What's good? V. Treyway in the building. Paul. What's good? Big Ron's Kicks, what's good? 5-5 in the building, what's good? K-Way, Mr. 843, Huck in the building, Danny, RPK, Scene Lover, GG's, Funk Mod, George, Corey, Retro, Bush in the building, what's good? Jinx, McDaniels, greetings, what up, Treyway? What's good, Mr. 843, Marcel, what's good? Too Legit in the building with Cushy Souls. Dennis, what up, dude? Tifa, good morning. Corrupt Korean, good morning. What up, everybody? Good morning. Sneaks from Dreek. Morning Rap and family, what up? Good morning to you. Sean in the building. Frank, Miss Lap, Lapa, what up? Good morning. Sean, Murd, I see you. Florida, Riggs in the building. What's good? Moonlight. See, I wasn't tripping, bro. See, Moondust was in the chat yesterday, and I called him Moonlight. I told you guys I wasn't really tripping. There was someone in the chat was Moonlight, and it was. See, I thought I was tripping, bro. Pew Pew in the building. What's good? Too Legit in the building. Unforced Saken in the building. What's good? Good morning. Sniper in the building. What's good? Marv in the building. Riddle Me Kicks. We missed Let Me Be Jaw 3s yesterday. Soul DeRay, good morning. What up, dude? Appreciate you tapping in. What up, Pew Pew? Good morning, Customs. Good morning, Texas 5 Wolf in the building. Marv says Brick After Bricks News. Ranfu, what up, dude? He never coming back to the stream after that, Tifa says. Steven, what up, dude? I knew I wasn't tripping, dude. I knew I was tripping. Nigel's loaded. Yes. Brick After Bricks officially loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. I know a lot of you guys sent me this yesterday. Was like, yo, Rav, did you hear the news? The Nigel Sylvester Brick After Bricks are officially loaded up. Okay. What up, DJ? What's good, dude? Mr. Chung's in the building. What's good, Danny V? Bread and Butter. Get us going, Rav. Corvette. Toothless. Good morning. E-Money. Chris Montgomery, what's good? Good morning. So there it is, chat. You know, the thing is, like, with the new Nigels, I'm not like, the thing is, I'm really happy that Nike are dropping these on the sneakers app. It's about time. Sneakers app is dead. It's Jover, dude. I'm telling you guys, like, it's not going anywhere, bro. It's not going anywhere. Rojo Vision, what up, man? What up? It's not going anywhere. Sneakers app ain't going nowhere. Okay? Just letting you know. What up, Rami? What's good, dude? Okay? Sneakers app ain't going nowhere, chat. It's just things, like I said, things are changing. Things are changing, and we're here to adapt to all the changes that's going to happen in the next year for sneakers app. But I told you, Jordan's, sneakers, Nike ain't going nowhere. It's going to be a draw. No, I think as of right now, it's a Leo drop. Last time they dropped the Brick by Bricks last year, I think it was roughly around 50,000 pairs, right? Like, I have to get the stock numbers from last year from the Brick by Bricks. But I'm pretty sure it was around 50K. Bobby Shampoo, good morning. I'm surprised it's not 10-minute draw, Raf. I'm not surprised that it's not. I'm pretty sure last time they dropped the Brick by Bricks, it was a Leo drop as well. I don't know what the stock numbers are on these. I will 100% let you guys know what the stock numbers will be, and then we'll go from there. Morning, fam. My wife folded. Yo, Raph, what up? What up, collection fam? What I missed, J Red House says. Jordans are a pass for me, played out by now. First come, first serve is going to be interesting, Tifa says. I mean, we'll see. No, obviously, this is what I've been saying. This is that, like, I told you all this, is that, like, people are going to start to linger back into the sneaker space because of this shoe, right? Like, I'm glad that they loaded this up early. If I were Nike, like, if I was Nike, right? If you want to get people's attention, start loading shit up. Like, start loading up the Travises. Like, don't wait last minute. Get people going. Like, this got the blogs going yesterday, right? For these Jordan Brick After Bricks. I'm telling you guys, people are going to start lingering, okay? People are going to start lingering back to sneakers, okay? So, apparel is hard for a pass, Keith says. Watch it be like 30,000, DeLeon says. If I hit, I'm passing on Travis's and the Toro 4s, Treyway says. And like I told you guys, I'm not surprised, and I'm really glad that they loaded up the Jordan 4s, Brick After Bricks. It seems like Nike definitely has a lot of control with this drop, just because they loaded up a little bit early. So, I mean, hopefully stock is pretty decent. Once it gets a little bit closer to the release, I'll let you guys know, you know, how much stock there is. So $230 retail is ridiculous. I mean, it's a collab. It shouldn't really surprise a lot of us that retails at $230. If you have the Fire Red 4s, to me, it's not a big deal to get these, to be honest. You think stores are getting bricks still? I mean, probably boutique stores. Raffles will start going out, maybe. I'm not sure. We haven't really seen any raffles pop up with this shoe just yet, but since they're now loaded up for the 22nd, I'm expecting a lot of like raffles to pop up. Like, I'm pretty sure Alma Munir, Jade, and all those stores are gonna get these. Undefeated should get them. Like, I'm expecting boutique stores to get these shoes. It's a matter of time to when those raffles will start going out. But since this is not dropping until Friday, I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing raffles start to pop up by the end of this week. So we'll see. Let's see. How people gonna say 230 is ridiculous is these, when they announce True Blue 3s are gonna be 230 retail. Also, I need to use my second instant got 'em. Hey man, listen, if you got your instant got 'em, this would be a perfect time to use it, right? Isn't the instant got 'em not? I don't know when that expires. I don't know when that expires, to be honest, but this would be a perfect time to use it. It might will as well send them to DTLR, Foot Locker, and so on. Yeah, same. If I hit, it's definitely not a must-have in my collection for these bricks. It looks like some people online are switching up on these, meaning they don't think the shoe is all that anymore. Hype is do I need to get it? The thing is, bro, let me tell you this, man. Everyone's gonna go for this shoe on release day. Everybody is. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Like, this is a shoe that a lot of people are gonna just use this to flip. Like, yes, there's gonna be people out there that are gonna want them to wear for the toe, but people are gonna flip these, dude. So, I mean, it's a nice shoe we're going from. So, I like those brick after breaks more than the Virtual Archive ones. Bread and Butter says retail only. If not, on to the next. Too Legit says facts, man. I'm telling you guys, like, just get ready for next week. It's gonna be stacked. Like, people are gonna start to linger around the sneakers app because of the shoe. So now that they're loaded up, my grandma ain't gonna go for this. Flip only for me. I want them Brazil 3s more than these at the moment. Anyone that doesn't want them, send them my way. I appreciate them. Average Joe says. I'm going for you. I appreciate that, Bernie. Yeah, it's called Hype Raff. I mean, yeah, duh, of course. Everyone, it's hype because it has resale. Just like the just like the AP pocket watch, huh? Just like the watches now. I tell you, bro, like, anything that has like resale, motherfuckers are gonna be start talking about it, bro. It's just like dude, like, it's so crazy how hype these watches are right now. It's actually ridiculous. Like, I don't think I've ever heard the sneaker space talk about like watches at all until these watches start to pop up. Like, it's actually pretty funny. Didn't they announce, like, a ton of you guys were sending me the watches, but they announced that the pocket watches are, or the watches are pocket watches, right? Like, is that what it is? Is that what it is? Like, I'm telling you, like, this sneaker space is so sad sometimes, bro. Like, people don't know what they want. It just seems like they wanted just the whatever flips, whatever it is. Like, let's bring it in. Let's bring it in this sneaker space. 400 for a pocket watch. Nah, pass. Good morning, brother Rav. What a rocket. Wait till they make the knockoff brand for the wrist. I don't feel bad for any of those guys finding out. Like, I don't feel bad for any of those guys camping out either. I don't feel bad for any of those guys camping out. Not one bit. I don't feel bad. Like, you know, I like, listen, I'm not an expert with watches. I don't know what the hype is all about. So, why are we talking about it though? Because that's what the sneaker space is talking about. That's why they're talking about it. Like, people are making a big push for this watch. I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I guess maybe because maybe I don't know any watches like that. You know, AP watches are expensive to begin with, but I don't know. I don't get the hype. But I mean, hey, to each their own. Good morning, Nam. What up, dude? Good morning, Raph and gang. What up, dude? Not gonna lie, I don't even mind. It's a lanyard. I just wouldn't line up or pay resale for it. Wes says, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know. Like, I personally don't know what they are, so I wouldn't really know anything. Like I told you guys, I don't really know anything about watches. These guys who are waiting in line will be making a lot of money on the resale. Big Man Outlook says. Okay, realistically, let me ask you this: how much are they gonna make out of this watch, though? Like, realistically, like, how much are they gonna make out of the watch? Pocket watches are traditions and get passed down the generation. They showed the OG pocket watch from back then. It's because, like, I'm telling you guys, like, the people that are standing in line, I've been saying this, they're just a bunch of sneaker resellers. This guy, again, he posted a video. I think they all found out about it, but they didn't care. Well, no, it wasn't. It was Complex. Complex posted this.
How do you feel about the Swatch AP collab not being an actual wristwatch?
Honestly, whatever it is, we're gonna make money off it. We're gonna sell it. I'm gonna be the first to hoe with a pocket watch, you heard?
I'm up. I don't even know how I feel about that, but we outside, you heard?
I remember my last video, I was like, I was gonna keep that. I'm selling that. Word of mom, that shit, dude.
I ain't gonna lie, one seat sold. This seat about to be out there. I don't want that. I came for the brand anyway, though.
See, people are just standing there just to sell it. No one's really wearing this.
How do you feel?
All it says, the comment says, all of them sound so disappointed. Did them dirty. It's not limited. It's a GR. They'll spend $400, sell it for $1,400. So $1K they'll make. Pew pew says. Let's see. Waiting 5 to 6 days for a let's see. He's waiting 5 to 6 days for a pocket watch is an all-time low. Resellers need to self-reflect. They got plenty of time to do it in line. Baby Billy says. So tired of seeing this shit everywhere. A bunch of goofy eyewear brick says. Hopefully they struggle selling them. So this was probably breaking news to them. That's why they ran over there and asked them the question. This was probably their first time finding out that it's a pocket watch.
Feel about the Swatch AP collab not being an actual wristwatch?
Honestly, whatever it is, we're gonna make money off it. We're gonna sell it. I'm gonna be the first to hoe with a pocket watch, you heard?
I'm up. I don't even know how I feel about that, but we outside, you heard?
I remember.
These will not resell. Maybe if they were wristwatches, Mr. Hollywood says. Oh, they'll probably still resell, man. With the entire internet talking about this watch, people are gonna sell it, bro. People are talking about. People will buy it. I don't think there's no problem for them to flip it. I think they're gonna flip it and make money. So you'll make a bunch of these 2 to 3 months after the release. Don't trip. You'll get one if you really want one. Pew pew says. Motorab, what up, Benny? What's good, dude? There's these look like a watch for a kid and it's pocket watch. Benny says. I've heard about the brand, but I just never really knew. I just never really knew anything about it, to be honest. I know it's a watch. I know the brand, but like I know it's like really, really expensive to have one of the actual AP watches. But like, I never really thought that it would just be like a huge deal. So I don't know. Yeah, but this is the resale right after these swatches. Watches will only get more desire 5 to 7 months. Dude, the thing is, this is just definitely one of those topics that it's probably gonna bypass and it's just gonna pass like later down the road. It's probably because it's like a hot item right now and a lot of people want it. Like once this is over, people are just gonna move on. It's just like a quick. I mean, personally, I think it's like one of those quick trends that everyone's talking about the internet right now, and then everyone's gonna move on. I don't know if you guys like agree with me or not, because this topic came in like, it came in hot, bro. Like it came in like hot. This got brought to my attention on like Saturday or Sunday. And then the next following day, a couple of you guys started bringing it up on Monday. And I'm just like, wow, people are actually talking about these watches. And then boom, now we're here. So, but yeah, I think the only way, like I said, the only way to get your hands on them is in store. So, yeah. Mo Kicks, what up, dude? Anything that will quick flip will have people that have nothing better to do, Cam. I mean, not hyping these. Listen, yo, what happened to the Swift Soul app? What is that? I've never heard about a Swift Soul app. Completely agree, Raph. Energy will fall off quick. Yeah, that's how it is with sneaker space trends, bro. They just die down. Stop, buddy. They just die down. If she doesn't wear an AP, she is not mine. Future. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. Yo, what happened to the... I don't know what Swift Soul app is, King. I don't know what that is. Buenos dias, DJ. What up, man? Good morning. What up? But let's take a look at the Brick After Bricks apparel real quick. Let's take a look at this real quick, okay? Because I didn't really take a look at this. So you have a bunch of Brick After Brick apparel, okay? So you got pants... You got the jacket, the zip up. You got the sweater. And then you got a couple t-shirts. You got a couple t-shirts, chat. It's a Leo drop. Yeah, it's a Leo drop for the Brick After Bricks. So keep in mind, I do want to let you guys know that the t-shirts that Nigel made... these ones look like regular t-shirts, but some of the t-shirts like this one, this is definitely like more so like a crop tee. So yeah, just an FYI. Okay, it's the crop t-shirt. I think the black one doesn't look so much cropped. It looks like more so like a regular t-shirt, but the white one is definitely cropped for sure. 55 for a bike t-shirt, LMAO. I mean, that's like an average price for a t-shirt, like 55 bucks. Get in your bed, dude. Need the jersey and the windbreaker. I'll take the jacket. Couldn't handle my mid-rift. Raph, who else will be releasing the bricks? Since it's like just loaded up the sneakers app, we don't know who else is gonna get these. So I'm pretty sure boutique stores are gonna have these Brick After Bricks. So me personally, I'm passing on all the apparel. Like, I'm not crazy to match the shoe with the shirt. I'm not really crazy for it. But if you guys are, those are the prices on there. For the for the sweater is $110. For the sweater, 110 bucks. 110 bucks. But I want to ask you guys this real quick. Since there's a lot of you guys that had a lot to say about the Brick After Bricks, is this a cop or is this a drop? Since a lot of you guys had a lot to say about the Brick After Bricks, saying fire red, bootleg fire red, is this still a cop or drop? Comment down below. Real quick. Let me get our buddy. Cop, pass, drop, cop. Hopefully there's a chance to hit. I mean, like I told you guys, like once I have the stock numbers, I will 100% let you guys know what the stock numbers are. Cop for retail only. It's a drop, physically, bike. Caught for me, need to complete the pack. Man, I'm still gonna go for them, but the shoe don't hype me up. Super basic. I'll enter for it to resell, but not a must have. Hold on. A flip, just this is hopefully they have a chance. You're gonna have a chance, bro. You're gonna have a chance. Automatic cop. Everybody saying cop is gonna flip it. Jin says that would be dope if he released a bike via sneakers app. Pew Pew says it's a cop for retail. Drop a few fours in the cut, and I'm not crazy about them. So mad I didn't get them last year. Instant sale to my neighbors, Rami says. A cop for retail, on to the next if I don't. Only thing I need it to be a regular store because equal Nike don't like me. Cop for the toe, going for trade bait because I still need the undefeated fours. I'm sure if people don't want these, like, thing is, people probably use this as trade bait to get like Travis's or anything else that they want. But at the end of the day, I feel like, me personally, I think stock numbers should be decent. They wonder why Nike's struggling. Where's the innovation? B-Kick says. BX, to be honest, bro, like, the innovation, it doesn't matter. No one cares about innovation, bro, respectfully. In Jordans, no one cares about innovation, bro. No one cares about innovation. Who the heck is Skeletor? Did you change your name or what? Who's Skeletor? Why'd you change your name? Who's Skeletor in the chat? Nothing against these, but I can't justify having the red and reds in these. Who the heck is Skeletor 33? This is Griffey's. If I win, I'll wear. Cool. Relax says. The thing is, dude, like, what more innovation do you want with Jordan? Because every time they bring out anything other than like a Jordan that actually wore, then people don't want it. Like, I promise you this, like, if this was like a trash ass colorway, a lot of you guys would be complaining about it. The thing is, that's why I told you guys, like, at least it's like a colorway that me personally, I would wear. Like, this is a wearable shoe. Like, you're telling me that if they dropped like a colorful shoe on this Jordan 4 Nigel, you guys would shit on it. At least this is a shoe that's super wearable. It's just a red and black and white sneaker, bro. It's a wearable shoe. It's a wearable shoe. Something like Tiana Taylor's, for instance. Like, you guys trash it, but it's different. It's a different sneaker, but some of you guys trash it. Innovations such as a first brick Jordan etc, not just the same exact fire red. I mean, listen, man, it's either that you like it or you don't like it, but I promise you this, if the fire red 4s drop, that shit would sit the same thing. People would shit on it because it's a brick, it's this, it's that. Like, dude, the last time the fire red 4s dropped, they sat. I mean, like, what more do you want? Like, dude, like, think about it, man. There's a lot of different colorways that Jordan Brand and Nike has put together that look similar to other sneakers. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, for this one, at least it's just wearable. I don't think these are horrible at all. They're wearable. What do you want? What do you want? Some blue and pink and green and purple all mixed together? I promise you this, like, nobody likes the J Balvin 4s, but it's different. Like, it's a different shoe. Is that what you guys wanted, right? Something different, something that's not an OG colorway, but then people are still shitting on the J Balvs. Told you guys, man, like, it honestly comes down to colorway. Like, I personally have no issue with this. for a collab this is weak. What do you mean for innovation? It's not meant to be simple. It's not meant to be simple? What do you mean? A collaboration doesn't have to be something that is like pops, bro. That doesn't have to. What do you mean? What innovation do you want? Looks nothing like the fire red. I mean, it kind of does. The blocking is the same. I'll give it that. But like, I would have liked to see the brick by bricks red on another model, like the 3 or a 5. They're weird, but I like the J valves. I would like to see them in a brick by brick on another model, like a 3 or a 5. Hype is just hype. Fake noise, Kenny Power says. I don't know what kind of fake noise you're talking about, bro. Has anyone ever used their instant got him? Skeletor 33 for the re-up. I don't know who Skeletor 33 is, bro. But thank you so much for the re-up. What up, Raider? What's good, dude? These are just mid, in my opinion. If you like them, buy them and enjoy. Fire red 5s, brick by brick, are brick by brick are awesome. Mock-ups look great. Fire red BRBs. Please, all the people in the chat, don't get them. Oh, it's Ike. Oh, gotcha. It's Ike. My bad. Okay, Skeletor is Ike. Welcome, Skeletor. Be prepared to spend a lot of money on shoes. Materials are definitely better than the fire reds. I would use instant Gotham on these if I had it. Facts, bro. 100%. If I had the instant Gotham, I would 100% use it on these brick after bricks. Jordan hype Raph is what I'm talking about. Every pair isn't fire red, Kenny says. Yeah, but the thing is, of course, Nigel Sylvester's brick after bricks is going to be hype, bro. That's with any other collab, man. It's just hype. Alaska's, Virgil Abloh's, hype. Any collaboration is hype, man. It's whatever people want is hype. The only thing that's not really hype is OG colorways, like non-collabs. All collabs are literally hype. Raph, we expected more from a collab than a re-release of a Fire Red 4, considering a price hike and limited quantities. Okay, so let me ask you this. The people that keep criticizing the shoe, what do you want then? What do you want? The reason why, okay, I get it. I tell you this. I get you guys saying like this is like the same blocking as a Fire Red 4, okay? But at the end of the day, like, it makes sense to the story that he has got going on with the story with like the brick by bricks, and then so we got the brick after bricks with the colorway. Like, what more do you want? Like, what do you want? Let me ask you guys this. The ones that are complaining, like, what do you want? You want new age shoes? It says bike instead of Nike. There's the change. Big Ron's Kick says. I want my Nigels to be able to pop wheelies. It's closed, not exact. Different color code for the red too. Not shoes from the 80s and 90s being re-released every week, Kenny says. Well, that's how Jordans are, bro. That's how Jordans are. They just re-retro. That's their go-to, is to re-retro. You know how many people are gonna gas up the Bread 4s this holiday, even though we just got a reimagined Air Jordan 4 a couple years back? That's Jordan's bread and butter, bro. Is re-retroing sneakers. That's their bread and butter, bro. Like, you're not really gonna get a lot out of Jordan Brand. You're just not. Maybe Nike runners are where the innovation is with Nike, but Jordan Brand, you're not going to get so much, man. You're going to get new collaborators down the road, but like original stories, not reruns, original colorways, not. But you guys weren't saying about this about Brick by Bricks last year. Like, this is okay, I get it. Like, that this is just Nigel's story, man. This is Nigel's story, and this is what they come up with. Like, what do you mean by original story? So you're just saying that Nigel came up with this, he came up with this and just, it's not original? There's so much potential with the colorways, but they stick with the same concepts. Because it's literally a brick by brick series. I'm trying to understand some people, but I mean, like, for everyone complaining Jordans in the 30s, everyone complaining on Jordans retro still going for them. Dude, they literally re-retro like Jordans, the same Jordans every other 3-4 years. This is nothing new. But I feel like since like Nigel has so much hype, it's easy for people to say, oh, he's overhyped. But I mean, people clearly like still want his sneakers. This economy is not standby, overpriced, 1990s tech and foot support for $255. But y'all don't like the Brazils. Ref, you are wasting your time, Read My Soul says. Y'all don't know that you don't have to buy them. I mean, 100%, but I get it that people don't really want to buy them. I'm just trying to get the understanding. Like, someone pointed out the Brazils. Like, this is a different colorway. This is different. You like these? I tell you, bro, like, when it comes to, like, sneakers, it comes down to the colorway. Like, it absolutely comes down to the colorway, man. Like, it comes down to the colorway. They didn't like the bricks last year either, Frank says. And that's fine. Good morning, Rav. What up, Deadly Venom? What's good, dude? Raph, I'm interested to know what the younger generation wears if they hate on Jordans. Hey, man, I don't even want to get into that type of topic because then people are gonna be like, "No, Raph, man, I'm right," or this and whatever. Same people complaining about the shoe complain about the brick by bricks too. The only wants them if they resell. W Rod says, "I wouldn't buy Brazils if they were Nigels." That's what I'm telling you, man. It comes down to the colorway, bro. Like, people are complaining innovation. We want something different. Jordan Brand comes out with something different. People are going to shit on still shit on it. Mar for the $5 donation.
Wear your shoes. Copa replacement when new retros drop. Still copying the Toros even though my old ones isn't so bad RN. Salud.
Shouts my boy Mar for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that. Bricks too much red, Brazil's too much blue. I won't even take the Brazils for free. Happy we getting bricks on sneakers at Facts, bro. I'm absolutely happy about the brick after bricks. And I get it. It's your guys, opinion, but this happens all the time, dudes. Like, majority of you guys talking down about the sneaker is still gonna go for it. So I'm not even tripping. Even though you might probably like deny it, you're probably gonna go for the shoe. That's the same people that complain about Travis's that's coming out at the end of the month, but they're still gonna go for it. Like they're still gonna put their name in the hat. It's easy to say that, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything in the chat. I'm just gonna go for it, but I won't let anyone know that I hit or not. BX Kicks for the 20-month re-up. Doesn't have to be a new design.
Doesn't
this
have
is
to
lazy.
be new design. This is lazy.
Okay, I mean, like I told you guys, like I said, like I'd rather have something simple that is super wearable, than something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just had the brick by bricks last year, where basically it was a all brick colorway, and then you get this. Like, I feel like if anything, they did a little bit better for making it as simple as possible instead of making it all like one solid colorway. It's true, bro. It's absolutely true. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I don't care if you say, "Oh, Raph, I'm passing on it." I bet you they won't, dude. They're gonna put their name in the hat no matter what. You said they're not gonna go for much. Know about these Kobe 5 Caitlin Clarks they announced for June. You said you're not going for much. How about them Caitlin Clarks they announced for June? I think Frank sent me them, but yeah, I don't know. If you don't cop, go back and pick up the red cements 4s, the red fire reds for under retail. It's the blue tile they're wearing. The bricks are too basic. Hey man, like I said, dude, like we were gonna go for them. The Nigel swimming in money. After brick is way more wearable than the bricks. Ain't nobody passing on them brick after bricks. Innovation will be Jordan's making reimagined more comfortable. But I do like the brick after bricks, Bluebird says. You know what's crazy is that reimagined series is done though. Like, that reimagined series is officially done. Like, I don't think they're doing any more reimagine. I did see a guy at Quick Trip wearing Nike Kobe 9 Elites out in the wild last night. There you go. I'd rather have Toro 4s over brick after bricks. Bro, even that, some people don't want Toros. Maybe these people are just too used to all these insane collabs from the past recent years that anything new is dull to them. I mean, for me, like, I don't know how long this brick by brick series is gonna go on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long they're gonna go on with it. I really don't.
Emoji, folded hands emoji.
Because I'm not saying that this is gonna be another, Alma Munir situation, right? I'm sure there's gonna be I don't know what's next for Nigel is what I'm saying. I kind of don't want these Travises. Jordan's wore them at NASCAR, so I want them. I buy what he wears. I don't care, Zach says. Them Toros don't look that bad in person, Jojo Dancer says. I guess if you've been copping for over 25 years, people takes on collabs are going to be different, BX says. Yeah, I guess. I guess so. I just don't know what more you want, like, it is what it is. That's his story. I mean, you know what I mean? And that's what it is. I just don't know what more people want on this shoe. Like, I just felt like when it came to Alma Munir, like, it was just getting a little, for me, like, maybe you guys are looking at how I look at Alma Munir, but Alma Munir has been dropping shoes for years versus like Nigel. He just got back into like with Jordans and started dropping stuff again, but Alma Munir was pretty consistent. Like, I feel like this is the longest break that I've seen Alma Munir like take. Maybe they probably will drop their collection again during the holiday season, but like, it's just one of those things where like it was constantly almost the same colorway. But this one is the second brick, right? If they keep constantly dropping the same colorways, like, maybe then I would feel a certain way.
I like
but
limited shoes.
it's still,
I don't have
it's
to
still,
go out
it's
and
still
see 50
fine.
plus pairs when I'm out on the town.
I like limited shoes. I don't have to go out and see 50 plus pairs when I'm out of town. Shout out to Little Boyle. Is it Little Boy? What's your name, bro? What's good, bro? Thank you so much for the 5, bro. I like limited bro. Everyone likes limited shoes. I honestly don't mind limited shoes. I'm sure a lot of people do. Hitting the the limited shoes out there, and it's like, oh, I hit one of them, out of how many they dropped. I mean, dude, a lot of people did say that. A lot of people did say that Nigel is starting to get bigger than Travis. A lot of people did say that last year. What up, Al Chang? What's good, dude? A lot of people did say that Nigel is bigger than Travis right now. So, and then now you got a bunch of people shitting on Nigel's shoe. Need some mama mirrors. I don't have any. I'm pretty sure it's Little Boy. It's a capital I, so I'm assuming it's Little Boy 10. If the stock is high, will people be excited for bricks? I like the brick after bricks. I think they're still top 5 sneaker of the year. I think these ones are better than me personally. I'd rather have the brick after bricks over the Travis One lows. In my personal opinion. I don't even think that's a hot take. What up, Braveheart? What's good, dude? Good morning. Town Legend for the 28-month re-up.
Collection fam. Saluting face emoji. Index pointing at the viewer emoji. 100 emoji.
Travis, dude, hype stop. Dude, people are still going to go for Travis's when they drop. Town Legend, man. Thank you so much for the 28-month re-up. What up, Rap and Collection fans? I'm my boy, Town Legend. What up, my guy? What's good, dude? How are you, bro? Definitely not top 5, but top 10 for sure. I still think it's top 10. I still think it's top 5 for sure. Am I camping for the AP watches at forum shops? No. Why would I, bro? I'm not really into watches like that. What up, Brian Jacobs? What's good, dude? What's good? The thing is, like, I would honestly, it honestly comes down to colorway. Like, for me, I don't really need this, like, I just don't really need this pink Travis. That's it. I don't really need this pink Travis, bro. Bricks over the lows. I don't know about wearing pink sneakers. I'm passing on passing it to Travis Scott. I'd rather pay $145 Travis Scott over the $230 bricks. I'm fighting Target people for Pokemon jackets, Zach says. We don't do camp outs here. Morning, Raph and chat. What up, the New York Dad? What's good, dude? I need the pink Travises for my wife. There you go. Rav doesn't own a watch. The Travis Scott Tropic Pinks are definitely a cop for me. Sweet Meat says. Not this again, Snake Spence. Bricks or Virgils? Me personally, like, what would I rather have more, bricks or Virgils? I still think I'd rather have Virgil Ablohs, I think, over brick after bricks. But I still think brick after bricks is more of a wearable shoe. I'd probably wear more because I have a good amount of red, black, and white in my collection. So, I mean, Virgils, dude, I just know that I would destroy that shoe. Bro, they're dropping on Nigel's website on the sneakers app. They're both the same thing. No, if they're dropping on the Nigel website, it most likely will be a raffle. I just don't know when that is. I just don't know when that is going to be, dude. Don't wear pink sneakers, but wear pink shoelaces. Mr. says Travis is dead. No, it's not, bro. Stop it, dude. Those Travises are gonna sell out, dude. Those Travises are gonna sell out. Both of the pink colorways, Travis One lows, are going to sell out, dude. Some items you gotta wait in line. Absolutely, we never even had Alaska release on the sneakers app. We didn't, dude, which is unfortunate. Like, that's the stupid part. Like, that's like I said, dude, like Nike, like honestly, Nike is dumb, bro. Like, they don't know what the hell they're doing in the office, bro. They don't know what the hell they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing in the office, bro. Ain't dropped no freaking Alaskas on the sneakers app was the stupid ass idea in the world not to drop it on sneakers app. I will probably end up paying resale prices for the brick by brick someday. I need them in my life bad, Raph. Raph, do you own Air Jordan 4 Fire Reds? I sold them before I moved to Vegas, bro, honestly. I had a pair. I wore them a good amount too. My Fire Red 4s, I had a pair. People, let me tell you this. I'll tell you this, chat. Okay? I'll tell you this. People, I'll say this. You know how people are shitting on this shoe right now? People gave me, I could go back to the stream and find it of me unboxing the Fire Red 4 on stream. People gave me shit. The entire chat gave me crap because I was not a big fan. So, you know, the very first colorway that Alma dropped on the Jordan 4. You guys remember that? The hype was insane. That was probably Alma peak. That was probably Alma peak. And I said I was not a big fan of the Air Jordan 4 Alma. I was not a big fan. So many people gave me crap. You know what I did? I traded that shoe for the Fire Red 4. And people in the chat flamed me. They flamed me. They flamed me for trading the Fire Red, my Alma Air Jordan 4 for the Fire Red 4. People flame me. I did a quick, because I really wanted the shoe. I regretted not grabbing the shoe back when it dropped, so I traded it for the 4s, and it was dead stock. The Fire Red 4 was dead stock. The entire chat like grilled me for it, dude. So, Raph, if you had the Fire Reds, would you even be looking at these bricks? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I have no issue with this colorway, bro. If I had the Fire Red still in my sneaker collection, I would still absolutely would go for this shoe. There would be no difference, dude. There would be no difference. That's the same thing as the last year's what's it called? Shadow backboards. Someone tried to convince me it's because you've never owned the OG Shadow backboards. Yes, I have. I've owned that shoe twice. And I still like the Shadow backboards because at the end of the day, it's still Shadow backboard and it's still a really good shoe. So if you got Fire Reds, dude, no, listen, I would still have gone for it, bro. Trust. I would still probably have gone for it. It's the same thing. Why would you go for these, Raph? If you have the Chicagos, you have a red and black and white sneaker. It's just a whole different silhouette, you know, but it's still almost it's the same colorways. It's just different silhouette. You know how many red shoes that I have in my sneaker collection? Like, I have a lot. So, like, I don't really mind. It's always nice to have a different rotation of different red and black and white shoes. There's nothing wrong with that. You got breads, you got the reimagines, you got the white cements that has a little bit of red in there, but white, gray. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong to have a rotation of different colored, like the same colored shoes, but different silhouettes or different sneakers. So I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of red and white and black sneakers. There's nothing wrong rotating them. Like, you have probably lost and founds, right? You have the original Chicagos. You have breads. You have the Fire Red 3s that recently just dropped. You have bread reimagined 4s. You got the bread 4s coming out this year. I'm just saying, like, I'm sure a lot of people have a lot of different red and black and white sneakers, bro. And I'm sure a lot of you guys don't mind rotating a lot of them. Be honest, would you cop these just off the colorway alone if Nigel's name wasn't attached to it? I still think it would be a really good shoe. I mean, dude, showing no love, that, I mean, we've talked about this, that is a fact with all the collabs that have ever came out with Jordan Brand or Nike, or you could say that with any other brand, that of course people would probably look at a shoe differently if it wasn't a certain collab. For instance, you could say the same thing with J Balvin's. Would anybody look at the shoe any different if that wasn't a J Balvin? I mean, that's like it's one of those comments, like I said, it is a fact, but it's one of those comments that are just like thrown out the window, bro, because it's like everybody knows how it would go. Like, of course, people would look at the shoe differently if it wasn't. If anything, if this wasn't a Nigel Sylvester, this would probably be one of those like reimagined like shoes, or like, you know what I'm saying, like, or just like a different colorway, or like a colorway that's probably named differently. I don't know, just, you know, something in those lines. You feel me? Like, I think it would be a great shoe even if it wasn't a Nigel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It still would be a great shoe, bro. You know? Good point. The Flight Club 4 sat and they were a decent colorway. I promise you this, Ike. If the Flight Club Air Jordan 4 was a Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4, people would absolutely have gassed that up. I mean, that, like I said, these are comments that are like, okay, we already know this, right? I have both Fire Reds 5s, one of with the 23 and the other without the 23, Mike says. This law would be huge against Nike, since Nike double dipped on the collection. They took money from the customer, and they're going to refund on the tariffs. Crazy. Sell laces would be tough. Now, I'm keeping the white laces. I'm absolutely would keep the white laces. I would keep the white laces. Like I said, at the end of the day, I think the shoe is good. You know, I know you guys have your own opinions. That's fine. I was trying to get an understanding of what you guys were talking about with this, but that's fine. Because I don't understand why there's so much hate to the shoe. That's all. I feel like people see what the comments see on the internet and they kind of run with it. And that's in my opinion. Like, that's how it is sometimes. Like, once like blogs or anyone that's like a big influence on Twitter, or if they see anything on Twitter saying, oh, these are this, these are that, then people kind of be like, okay, I agree with it, and just run with the same comment, you know? If you could put a rainbow shoe with Nigel's name and people will gas it up, Rami says. Too many Captain Obviouses out here. They would say just a copy or a white cement. I think I'll switch to the black laces. Nigel over Travis, better silhouette in my opinion. But hype, I promise you this. If they had dropped another Travis Jordan 4, this Travis 4 would just, it would clear this shoe. Like, when it comes to hype, it would absolutely clear the shoe. Yeah, I get it. I mean, I don't think it's really hate. It's like everyone has their own opinion, but I think there would be a lot of less hate if the midsole wasn't the exact same as the Fire Red. Maybe if it switched to the black and the red. What up, Relax? What's good, dude? Hot take: the Jordan 3 words best dad and the best Jordan to the month of May, because most people are older than know how their own mind. Rico says. Being able to cop the shoe, most of the one complaining do not the footwork to cop the higher demand sneakers. Let's be honest, everybody is going for the sneaker, Christopher says. I'm excited about this, bro. I really am. I think what Nigel's doing right now, I think is awesome. I think his entire collection, when it comes down to the brick by bricks last year, even especially starting with the Jordan 4 RM, I wasn't the craziest fan. Like, not the craziest fan. I was really interested to see how the shoe was, you know, in hand, and it's okay, but I wasn't like crazy for it. But with what he was dropping with the 4s and then with the Jordan 1 lows, me personally, I think the the Better With Time. I think it was a very underrated sneaker last year. And I think they did an excellent job with that Jordan 1 Low. They're just taking points because of the lack of independent thoughts, Drip King says. So could we officially say Nigel's kick flipped over Travis and Cactus Jack? I don't think so. I mean, and I've said this before, even I've said this months ago, is that like I think Nigel is just doing his own thing. I don't think there's much of a comparison between what Travis is doing versus Nigel, right? Like, I feel like Nigel is I like I said, people would probably compare just because there's a lot of hype right now with Nigel. But the thing is, like, the biggest difference with Nigel and Travis is that Nigel's actually, taking part of his release. Like, you see him out there, right? You see him out there with the people. You see him out there being involved, right? You see him out there making videos of his collab and talking about this about his shoe and taking. That is, for me, that's what I appreciate the most. And that has nothing to do with Nigel. I think that's more so like, even I talked about this with the Deshaun Jordans, the blue tiles. I mean, you could go back to some of the other drops with some of the collab. J-Tip. I've talked highly about J-Tip. I think I appreciate that more when the collaborator is what's it called? More involved with the release. Travis is not so much. He doesn't really need to. Right? I mean, the thing is, they've used his name to hype up sneakers and, drop his shoes. And, he's basically told to post something. It's like, hey, like, we need you to post this. Right? It's not more so that he wants to. It's because he has to. Right? So I just feel like I appreciate that more with some of these other collaborators, is that they're more involved. That is it. So just like some don't know ball, folks don't know shoes and just try to pass other opinions off on their own opinion, on their own, cousin says. Travis time is slowing down, hype says. The run is over, life is all about runs. What are you talking about, bro? They will keep dropping Jordan 1 Low Travis's and people will still go crazy for it. I promise you that. The Mind 001 slides, I think today is the last day to sign up on Dick's Sporting Good. If you haven't signed up on DSG, make sure you sign up. That is a huge that is the announcement for the Mindslide, is that if you want to sign up for the Mindslides, make sure you do so, because today is the last day. It's on Dick's Sporting Good. Okay, they officially drop tomorrow. The results will go out tomorrow morning, I believe. So if you haven't signed up, make sure you had literally like the last couple days to sign up for these slides. There's like 2 different colorways that you guys could sign up for, so make sure you sign up. Okay, if you're interested. Okay, if you're interested, make sure you sign up. Travis don't give a shit about the people in the industry, right? Darth says. I mean, that's why I'm saying there's honestly levels to it, and that's why it's like not me glazing. It's like I like I said, I pointed out different collaborators that is involved with their release, and I really do appreciate that. I really do. Sitting down and talking about their shoe, talking about what the story is behind the sneaker, like them saying it themselves. I appreciate that a lot. That's the same thing with Philip, with Unheard Of. I know a lot of people are not the biggest fan of Unheard Of and the Piggies, but I appreciate the story that is told, and that is, them being a part of the drop and being involved with the people. I think that goes a long way, in my personal opinion. So they'll have 3 pairs of each size for the Minds, designer says. Nike should drop another SB Travis, either a Jordan 4. I don't think they will do it, man. I don't think they'll do it. Like I said, like, they weren't really giving Travis the sneaker just because they want to give him one. They did it because they wanted to hype it up. They wanted to hype up the silhouette. That was literally like the reason why they gave Travis a dunk, because they were trying to hype up SBs in general. So like, and for instance, like if we go back on a lot of Travis's timeline, we've talked about this. The Air Max 270s, they gave him the Air Max 270s. The Mac Attacks, when they were dropping a bunch of Mac Attacks on the Nike Sneakers app, they were using his name. They had a collab with the Mac Attack sneaker. They did the same thing with the what was it called? The trainers. They did the same thing with that. They've used Travis's name plenty of times just to hype up a certain silhouette. I love the piggies and only a few haters. Same with the blue towels. DH says stock for Mindslides is big this time for all colors. Rami says, man, you said that last time in April. I don't believe the high stock on these Mindslides anymore, bro. We said the same. You said the same thing with about the Mindslides at the end of April, and they only dropped a couple thousand pairs. They only dropped like 2,000 pairs, 1,000 pairs for another colorway. I don't believe in stock being high. They're just gonna keep it super low until everyone gets their hands on it. Want to see what they look like with the fire red OG brick laces. To be honest, I'd rather have a Travis SB4 or an Air Force One SB. A dunk would be nice though, Tito says. We're looking at the and Cape pair. We'll see. Hopefully, if they really wanted to make it insane, they just have re-release the Mocha Lows. John says. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, if it's a more stock, so everyone in here that wants it. I'm telling you, like, not a lot of people know about the brick after bricks. A lot of the casuals are gonna look at the Nike sneakers app, be like, "Oh, what is this?" Told you guys, people are gonna start to linger into the sneaker game again because now the brick after bricks, and then that's why I'm telling you guys, like, when Travis's end up like possibly, hopefully loaded up on the sneakers app, the hype already around the brick after bricks just rolls over. So, all right, let's take a look at this video real quick. Okay, take a look at this video real quick. I want to take an early look of these because I didn't get to watch the video yet. Here we go. Okay.
Skin barrier repair.
Here we go. Make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button for the one time. Let me know who is what's it called? Hold on, let me see. Here we go. Oh my gosh, music. I'm gonna get clipped.
Now we do have the upcoming Jordan 4 Nigel Sylvester brick after bricks in the building.
Dana1778 donated $4.99. I have shoes with red, but that's too much red. Navy SB4 are a million times better. Imo, but he also passed on Chicago's because Midnight Navy Uno Fuego.
Data, thank you so much for the 5. I have shoes with red, but that's too much. Red Navy SB4s are a million times better in my opinion. But I also passed in the Chicago's because the Midnight Navy Blue ones. Shout out my boy Dana, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Thank you so much for your support. Jim Rat, what up, man? Good morning, fam. The shoe is going to be in my only Jordan cop for May. Bricks after bricks will be fun. Friday drop. I'm predicting 1.5K in the chat. Hopefully, the sneakerheads will be out of the closet. 100%, bro. People are going to be definitely outside for these brick after bricks for sure.
Let me elaborate. The highly anticipated second installment of Nigel Sylvester's Jordan 4 is here. I will be showing you guys a in-hand look as well as breaking down some details of the shoe. This is the first look, so I will not have any on feet, any sizing tips, anything such man. So salute to Joey, but yes.
There's your Fire Red 4. A lot of I know people are gonna compare to it.
With this fit, I can definitely go Joey on them. Bang! They do come individually wrapped up, y'all, and in these packages, y'all, they each have their own YCM stickers. Now, you probably are seeing it upside down, of course. When you turn it that way, you can see that there's a YCM sticker inside the bag, y'all. So each bag has its own YCM sticker, y'all. So they both have shoes. You will see that they have a clear glitter bricks, y'all, man. First thoughts, first
man, I'm telling you guys, man, they're not bad. Some of y'all just be overthinking this, bro. They're fire, dude. These are nice. These are very, very nice, man. I feel like some of you guys might change y'all's mind. Hey, man, listen. I think these are fire, bro. I mean, yeah, I'm skipping the like almost half the video, bro, because he doesn't even show the shoe until like he doesn't get into depth until like 17 minutes into the video. Like, these are fire, bro. These are absolutely nice. Very, very clean. I have no issue with this sneaker at all. And the leather quality is better. Like, it's obviously nice. I mean, look at the mudguard on it. It's not bad. Like, the leather looks pretty good. And it has the aged look on the me personally, I'll tell you this, this might be a hot take, but if I would just nitpick the shoe a little bit, I probably wouldn't prefer the like the aged look. I would have been okay if they didn't add that on there, but still, it's still a really looking good looking shoe. But I probably wouldn't really care if they didn't add the aged sole into it. But they still look really, really good. I think they look really, really good. These are fire. Yeah, you could put cell laces. I think the cell laces will probably look really good. Like the cream laces, absolutely, if you put cream laces. But if I end up getting this sneaker, I'm 100% just leaving the white laces on there. Like 100% just leaving the white laces on there. I don't really need... like, I'm actually curious how the brick colorway laces would look on these ones. I'm actually really curious how it would look like. I love the aged look, Chevy Ride says. Sale sort of killed it. I think it needs the aged look to originate from the Fire Reds. These just look like the Valentine Jordan 4s recently released, Never Zach Down says. I think the sale looks sets it off. I like the cell laces that came with the unions will be hard. I would too, Geno's, and without cell, that would be sit heavy. I don't think these would sit. It doesn't matter what they would have done with this shoe. If they removed it or the sale look, it would still sell out, bro. Jay said, I agree. I don't think these are going to go for more than the brick by bricks, which is fine. I think these are going to be way more affordable than the brick by bricks. Which one, like someone asked me, what would I prefer, the brick after bricks or the brick by bricks? I just know I'll probably put more wear on, even though I like the brick by bricks more. I probably would wear these a lot more than the brick by bricks just because it's more wearable, dude. Look at these. It's just like you guys said, it's just a fire red colorway. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all, man. I really don't. This would definitely be worn a good amount of times. The better drop on 522 is the Lodions on the sneakers app. Need those. The 2096 lows are fire. Can't wait. The gray kind of kills it for me, but it's still a cop. Rather have the laser 4s, Jojo Dancer says. I'll wait for the laser 4-pack. Cushy says, you're going to pay $400 or $500? Definitely not more than last year's. These will be $300 to $400, not more than $400, Wes says. Yeah, I really don't know what's next for Nigel after this. I don't know if they're going to continue on with the fire red color, like not the fire red colorway, but the Jordan 4 in general, or stick with the same colorway. I'm really curious of what they got going on next after this. Like, there's no way they're going to take a break from Nigel Jordans. Like, they're gonna keep dropping them. Like, obviously they're a hot, shoe that everybody wants, and I don't think it's going to stop. They're gonna continue on. I think Nigel has one more sneaker that they're dropping this year, and that's probably gonna be during the holiday season. I think he's dropping another shoe after this, and I'm curious of what that's going to be. You know what? This might be also a hot take. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop a Nigel Sylvester Air Jordan 1 High. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised if they dropped a Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 High. And I promise you, I feel like I already see the comments with that. The brick after bricks have bicycle on the inner part of the heel tab. You could put poop splatter on all over the shoe, and people would say they are fire because they're Nigels. Depends on the stock, to be honest. Or a Travis Jordan 2, make a black 3 or a 4, and I'll buy. 3 or a 5? I could see a 5. You can't bike in a Jordan 1 high. Why not? Why not? Why not? I already know he has a Jordan 1 high, but that's the reason why I brought it up, because he's dropped the Jordan 1 high before. That's why I brought it up, is that I wouldn't be surprised that he brings out another Jordan 1 high. So, like, for instance, I wasn't the biggest fan of his original Jordan 1 high, to be honest with you. I wasn't the biggest fan. I remember when they first originally dropped, wasn't a big fan of them. I ended up passing on them. The bricks after bricks will be the Leo drop. Nigel Jordan 1 lows. I feel like that's, me personally, I feel like that's like one of the most underrated drop that he's had, was that one low. And it's crazy because they dropped it the same month as the Awake 5s and the undefeated Jordan 4s too. If they drop a Jordan 5, I'm sure people would be excited for it too. If they dropped a Jordan 5, like a suede Jordan 5, imagine that. If they dropped an all like a brick after brick before the brick. That's what it's gonna be called. Brick before the brick. The brick before the brick. He wasn't hyped like he is now. That's what I'm telling you. You got the brick by brick, you got the brick after brick, and then you're going to get the brick before the brick. Nigel lows are, or the future brick. Or Nigel lows are my favorite, way underrated. Yeah, super underrated Jordan, man. I'd rather have him do a Jordan 3 over a 5. I agree. I mean, I wouldn't mind him doing like either or. Maybe a dunk or a Jordan 3. I have the Jordan 5 suede already, Raph. I can see it now. If I read Jordan 5 with a mini swoosh on the side with the sail laces. She's joining. Are there any raffles in store for the brick app? Not right now. Since they're just now loaded up on the Nike sneakers app for next week, I think we'll probably start seeing raffles pop up by the end of this week, in my personal opinion. In my personal opinion, we'll start seeing the raffles start to pop up at the end of the week. I told you guys to lock in, man. I told you guys to lock in, especially anybody that hasn't really been around the streams. I told you guys to lock in that the brick after bricks were coming soon. And I'm really glad that they end up dropping these and loaded them up on the sneakers app early. Like over a week before. So grandma's parking a lot. Bricks, KJK5 says, I don't think brick anything will be the campaign after this. I don't think so either. I think this might be the end of the brick by brick series, and I think he's gonna move on to like the next story to his journey, you know, because like each shoe was kind of tells a story for each of one of them. So I think after this one, I think the whole brick after brick series is done. So at the end of the day, Blue Top SB creativity story clears these and Travis's. I'll wait. Rami, I think that's super biased of you, bro. But that's fine. Like I think it's super biased of you just to saying that. I think you're just being biased, because I'm pretty sure if Nigel Sylvester knew who you were and had him on your stream, you would probably glaze it, bro. Trust. But I mean, you're a big SB fan. It was Blue Tile's first SB, you know, so I get it. But I think you're just being biased. Jordan 5 has a, I mean, listen, I would be biased when it comes to certain sneakers too. Trust me, I would 100%. So, now we need to know what he did after he sold all those bricks. Deleon says, I just hope he doesn't have any more Jordans that come pre-scuffed. Tito says, there has to be another one. I think, no, I don't. I honestly think this is the last one. There's got to be, bro. If there's another one, so be it. But I think this might be the last one, and then he kind of has a different story onto the next one. So I honestly think it's gonna be something different. So I'm biased towards dope sneakers, Wes says. Then that just ate Taco Bell and I'm all brick. That's insane. Not the bathroom. RIP to the toilet. Resellers about to build a house with all these bricks after we'll be sitting. Never Zach Down says. Sean Jordan SBs are way better than the blue tiles I resell says. I got the blue tile SBs. They're absolutely fire in hand, Chevy Ride says. There you go. Love to see it. So, I mean, listen, if these end up if these end up being around $300, listen. If they end up being $300 in my size, like, man, I don't know. I might low-key fold. Low-key. There's the comparison to the two. Remember how you guys wanted the comparison between the two sneakers? There it is. There's the comparison between the two. You clearly could tell that they definitely used the true brick colorway instead of the fire red colorway. See, chat, I mean, they're almost the same-ish. It's just, see, listen, I don't want to do this because I know this argument is going to go left. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to have this conversation. Why? Because a lot of people that hate on the shoe are gonna say, yes, Raph, they are the same shoe. They're gonna say, Raph, they're the same shoe. But you know what my argument is going to be that is just gonna make this conversation go left? Because everyone was saying, yo, Raph, well, guess what? Last year, the shadow backboards were not the same. They're not the same shoe. But this one, everyone's going to say, oh, yes, it is, Raph. It's the same shoe. My point being, okay, I don't want to have that argument. You know how many people I argued with last year saying, yes, they're basically this, you know, they're the same shoe. And people are like, no, it's not, Raph. No, it's not. The shadow backboard's the 2025 version, different orange. But this one, people are going to say, oh, yeah, it's the same. This one's the same, Raph. This is the same. Listen, I don't make shit up, bro. I don't want to make this up, dude. You really can't make this up, dude. That was legit the argument last year that I had with people. It's like, dude, they're basically almost the same. And people were like, no, it's not. It's not the same, Raph. Different material, different orange. But all the haters on this one are going to say this is the same shoe. I'm just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying, my kicks? Coming from a non-biased view, I would take those fire red 4s over those all day. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, Rami. No, you wouldn't. You're not. If the fire red 4s drop tomorrow, you would not go for the fire reds. If the fire reds were to drop tomorrow and the brick after bricks the next following week, you're not going for the fire reds. You ain't taking the fire reds, bro. Stop it. We all know because you're already going for brick after bricks. You're going for the brick after bricks next week. Close the conversation. That boy Rap be like, why a wire hanger? Hey man, listen, dude. I don't make things up, bro. I don't make things up. Fire reds look cleaner. Not a fan of the cream color. Always arguing, Moonlight says. It's a fun argument though. It's not like we're really going at each other in the chat. It's just we're just having a nice little debate over some sneakers while everyone's listen, I'd rather have an argument over some sneakers over all these watch conversations that's been going on in the chat, bro. Okay, I'd rather have this conversation right now. I'll take both of these Jordan 4s over the butterfly inspired shoe, Frank says. I would 100% take the fire reds over the brick after bricks. Always arguing, Monk says. If I Red 4s had the Nigel name, if I Red 4s had the Nigel name attached to them, they'll sell. Anyways, chat, listen, I think overall, instead of like we are comparing the sneakers, right? I know we're comparing the sneakers, but I still, at the end of the day, I still think that overall the shoe it's a good shoe. I think Nigel Sylvester, the shoe is gonna do very, very well. Shout out my boy Flip. Let me see. What you got, Flip? Flip, if you want to send Instagram links, just send it to the Collection Family Instagram and I'll pull it up. It's a little bit easier because the link that you sent me, it's not really working. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Let's check this out. Here, I'll send it. You know what? These are fire. Okay, here we go. Stop it, Cushy. Look what Flipper Drip posted. He posted this. A Jordan 3 brick by brick concept. See, the 3s would have been fire too. The Jordan 3s would have been fire. The 3s would have been fire, man. If it wasn't a Nigel collab, they would have been under retail already at the Toros. If they had dropped a Jordan 3, that would have been fire, man. Jordan 6, Jordan 5. These are all the concepts if it was a brick after brick. That 10 ain't bad either. The 5, the 6. Look at the 5 and 6. 3s has some. If you guys want to check out this post, make sure you guys check out the homie Flipper Drip. He made this concept. When do the Padre MX 1s come out? I'm not sure. But the thing is, I just don't think they would do like an all brick again. Like an all like brick colorway. I don't think they would do it again. I don't think they would do it again. To be honest, man, that Jordan 6 would not be bad at all. That Jordan 6 brick would not be bad. These are these shit by shits, Monk says. Give us blue bricks. We need more Nigel Jordan 4 RMs. Said nobody ever. Now these bricks concepts would been lazy AF. W Rod says if it was like a series, yes, sure, I would get that, but shout out to Mark.
Arroba Marcel
Marcel
barra
for the
baja
2.
85 donated $1.99. What about a Jordan 14 brick by brick?
Ooh, a Jordan 14 all brick by brick. A Jordan 14, Ike. A Jordan 14 chat. Would you guys cop? Just make it all pink and call them Awake NY collabs. Blue and pink awakes. Now these them 5s go hella hard. Pause. Now these brick 6s would be insane, Sean says. They look nothing like the Raging Bulls. They look nothing like the Raging Bulls. Who said that? Yeah, the Raging Bulls? No. Don't compare the Raging Bull. Man, listen, if they're going to bring... Listen. If they're going to start bringing packs back, they really need to bring back the Raging Bull pack. The New Love, Old Love pack. If they're going to start bringing packs back. Hey, man, listen. I want to do it fast before the convo change, Skelter says. I copped every Jordan 14 brick or hype. Honestly, the Air Force One looked the best. Let's check it out. Air Force Ones. The Dunks. Is this an SB? The SBs look okay. Air Max 1, Air Max 95s or 90s, excuse me. No, that 6 is fire, bro. I think out of the entire concept, the 3s and the 6s are fire. Jordan 13 bricks. I remember the whole like conversation that I think not even a conversation. Nigel went to Got Soul, and then he got questioned about all those different colored brick by bricks colorways. You know, blue. They came out with blue. They came out with black. Whatever. They were all fake. So many packs to bring out, Moonlight says. Yeah, absolutely. There's so many packs. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I need to hit up my my girl's brother-in-law, man. He has all the OG packs, man. Does anybody in here have any of the OG like Jordan packs? The only packs that I've ever owned was the Raging Bull. That was like the ultimate pack grail for me. And I've only owned it once. I paid it on GOAT for around, I think, $400, and it wasn't bad at all. I think it was when I bought it. I think it was maybe worn once or twice. Raw catching strays. Yeah, my riches with the brick by bricks color would hit besides Jordan 2s. Babe says would definitely get the collection, but not wearing it. I have the golden moments packs. There you go. Like a lot of those packs, man, like if Jordan Brand would bring them out, I bet you people would be outside with some of these packs. If that's the introduction of the, okay, let's bring out a pack with the laser 4s. Like imagine that. That's what I'm saying. I need the countdown pack to return. That's what I feel like that's what they need. No, I'm not really need, but I think that's what they should do. Like bring some of the countdown packs back. Imagine that. Only packs I had were the 11, the 12s, 10, 13s. I feel like one of the most underrated packs were the 6s, and was it the 16 with it? I forgot. It was one of those. It was like the Carmine 6s, I think, with the, I don't know which number. It was 18 or 15 or 16 on it. Trick, thank you so much for the $2 donation. Brick by Brick Spazikes.
@ Tricotri818 donated $1.99. Brick by Brick SPIKIZE.
Shout out to my boy Trick. Thank you so much for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate that. Aren't packs confirmed for the holiday this year? I'm not sure, 100% sure on it, Tony, man. I'm not sure. Just got shipping email from the Yeezy size. I ordered in October, Large says. There you go. The Bull pack is the best pack. I love the 3M Black 5s. That's the beginning of RAF next year. Dude, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited for the packs. Like I know a lot of people are super excited about the Laser 4 pack. I think that's going to be a really, really good job. I think a lot of people are going to want that bad. The Laser 4 pack. I think people are gonna be willing to pay $500 for the pack. I'm pretty sure people are going to be willing to pay $500 for that pack. That's the retail, right? $500, $250 for each shoe. $250 for each shoe. People are going to be willing to pay the price. 100%, I think people are going to be willing to pay the price.
eggshell. You can definitely see the differences in the color. So take a look at the differences in the color tones of the shoes. But yeah, man, the Fire Red 4s and the Nigels are definitely close. And just a little subtle detail, like I said, the baby swoosh on the front of this one, it stands out, you know what I'm saying? Like, it definitely is a good little feature that they added on there. But if you are a huge fan of the Fire Red 4s and you already own them, this might be another great pickup for you, you know what I'm saying? Because it looks like a upgraded Fire Red. Like, that's the best way to put it. It has the updated shape.
Anthelios UV Air with hyaluronic
I'm
acid.
telling you guys this right now. The updated shape, the comfort on that is gonna be different. Like, I feel like a lot of people, I'm telling you guys, are gonna love this 4. I mean, he makes a good point. Like, the comfort on this is probably gonna be the same thing on, like, it's gonna be the upgraded Jordan 4. The comfort level is gonna be different. I mean, I personally think, like, the brick by bricks, the comfort on that is different on there. Is it the most comfortable sneaker? Not the most comfortable shoe, but it's definitely gonna have the updated comfort to it. The Fire Reds, dude, come on, man. Like, the Fire Red Jordan 4 was not comfortable, though. It was not a comfortable shoe. It's not. I feel like if you own the Fire Red 4, you should know that the comfort is definitely not the same compared to the new 4s. Like, the comfort on the comfort on, like, the SB Jordan 4, that is different. Like, the updated Black Cats, it was different. It's not the same. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, though. People think since I do YouTube a whole lot, people think I'm on YouTube all the time. I'm not really on YouTube. Not gonna hold you. I love my Fire Reds, but I need a better updated comfortable Jordan 4. That's why a lot of people, Sean, love the reimagined Jordan 4 breads. What up, C-Wilk? That's why a lot of people love the upgraded version of the reimagined. I think the reimagined Jordan 4 is one of the most comfortable Jordan 4s that I ever put on my foot in a long time. I don't even think that's a bias. I don't think that's really bias. I don't think that's a bias. I think the reimagined Jordan 4 and the SB Jordan 4, I would say probably the most comfortable Jordan 4s that I have. Yeah, I would say those two. Reimagines and the SB4. The reason why I feel like the Reimagine is a tad bit comfortable because the leather quality is better. I think that might be a hot take. I think that's the reason why I feel like the Reimagined Bread 4 is a lot comfortable, because of the leather quality is better on the upper. If they had the same leather quality on the SB4, then it would have been like probably the best Jordan 4 they've ever made. But I still think the reimagined Jordan 4 breads is probably the best one out of the two. Because I've worn my bread 4s a good amount of times. I've worn those a lot of times, especially when they first dropped. I wore them like the second day I got them. We can't take Jordan advice from Raph because he only wears Kobe 8s. Zach, you've only been in this around this channel for like maybe less than a year. Facts. I didn't buy 4s before a reimagined pair, and now all the 4s I bought feel like dog water compared to the SB. I already told you guys the worst Jordan 4 that I put on my feet was the Oreo 4s. The Oreo 4s that dropped back in 2015. Worst Jordan 4 to ever put on my feet. It was those. I hated those ones, and I hated the military blacks. Those are like the two worst Jordan 4s that I put on my feet. When it comes to comfort wise, those were not comfortable at all. This conversation, 100%. The military blacks hurt my pinky toe. The Oreo 4s were just not comfortable. The leather quality on the upper was amazing, but the sole on those shoes were trash. The soles on those shoes were absolutely garbage. It could have been, like, imagine if they re-retroed the Oreo 4s with the upgraded Jordan 4 sole. Oh, it'd been a really, really good shoe. Damn, I love the military blacks. Loved. ED. No, that's the point. The ED. Red and yellow Thunders by far the worst ever. Not for me. I feel like, well, I think with the fire red, not the fire red, excuse me, the red Thunders, those ones ran small. The yellow Thunders weren't bad, but the red Thunders, those ones I had to go a half size up. The SB4s under retail on StockX is crazy. I messed up ordering one size up on the Mind 001s. Tomorrow I will need to do 2 size ups. Golly. The black canvas 4s hurt like a... Yeah, I bet, dude. Canvas 4s. Then Nike can make Jordan 4s SB Tech in the regular Jordan 4 release to be comfortable. Some of y'all not wearing and properly breaking your shoes in NSS. Yeah, but you got to realize that everybody has a lot of sneakers. So it's like, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people in here that haven't gotten to some of their sneakers that they bought last year. Tell you, man, like, don't be surprised if there's just a bunch of like... If there's a bunch of people in here that have a bunch of dead stock pairs that they dropped back in 2025. Hold on. Oh, man. Oops. I don't get the Nigel hype even with the OG brick by bricks, but this new pair I've seen similar colorway ways hit the past few years. This pair is carrying on the Nigel hype alone. Bloodline 12s, Frank says. I got 15 pairs that I need breaking in. I'm telling you, man. The military blacks are really comfortable. One of the ones I always have on rotation. Love my military blacks. Nike does use the SB cushioning on their certain 4s, like the Flight Club 4s. I know people that own the Flight Club Jordan 4, and a lot of people love that sneaker. A lot of people love that shoe. A lot of people love it. They really, really do. I don't blame them, and I don't blame them at all. Because the thing is, the Nike does use the SB cushioning on the certain 4s. Yeah, I mean, certain 4s now, like, I feel like all the 4s have been updated, dude. Most of the 4s have been updated, man. Most of them have been updated. Most of them have been updated. I love mine. I mean, definitely haven't gone there. Okay, let me ask y'all this. What's your favorite Jordan 4 that you guys been wearing? Like, what's your favorite Jordan 4 that you guys been wearing the most right now? I'm not saying your all-time favorite Jordan 4. I'm not saying that. I'm asking you guys, what is your favorite Jordan 4 you love to wear right now? Let me know. All right, let me know. You think the Toro Bravos will be an updated fit? I think so. I think it will. I think it will. I think it absolutely will. All the Jordan 4s moving forward are all going to be updated. Dude, you should see my SB Jordan 4. Oh my gosh. My SB Jordan 4 is super creased. I haven't worn my brick after bricks or brick by bricks since November, I think, of last year. It's been a while. I haven't taken those out in a while. Almonier 4s, Black Cats, White Cement 4s. Haven't worn those in a little bit. Last Jordan 4 that I worn was the Black Cats. SB hands down. I bought 2 pairs. How much is that going for? The SB Jordan 4? These are what the hell, dude? Bro, these are going for asking is $179. Dude, what happened? Dude, I might need a double up on this. Get rid of my my SB4 and go get a new one. Dude, this shoe is so good. This shoe is so good. This shoe is so good, man. I listen. I might have to consider. That's insane. This is better than the green. They released a lot of pairs. Good. Stop. See, some of y'all are saying green is better because it has more resell. Y'all a bunch of... See, here you go. Green is better. Here we go. Here y'all go. SB Jordan 4 is such a good shoe. It's not even a hot take. Nah, bro, it's just nicer. Green is not better. Y'all just saying that because it probably goes for more. No, it's not. They just release them too, close to military floors. Blue better than the green. Yes, they are. Remember the live cup for these? Everyone ate thanks to the link in the chat. Ramon says, facts. Green is the best one. Come on, Raph. No, it's not, bro. I bet you if this was a $500 shoe, y'all be saying Team Blue. It is better. I like them way better than you're bugging. I love my navy blue 4. You just hate green. No, I don't, man. Listen. I've been saying this, bro. The SB Jordan 4 is good, but navy blue clears. Navy blue clears, bro. Navy blue absolutely clears. SB heads are a different breed. We will ever get a red pair. We're not going to get the red pair, and that's where freaking Nike is stupid, bro. Nike and Jordan Brand are dumb. I don't get why they didn't release the red pair. I don't understand why. This might be a hot take. And listen, you guys think I'm always biased with all my takes, but sometimes I am, but most of the time I'm not. Bro, I'd rather take the SB Jordan 4, the red colorway, over the Nigels. That's how Jordan Brand freaking fumbled that drop. I don't understand why they're just, okay, let's not drop these. Like, who the hell came up with that idea at Jordan Brand or Nike's HQ? Like, if you have the red colorway, drop that shit. You know how many people would buy that colorway? I would. Friends and family, my ass, bro. Like, they so dumb over there, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on. Dude, I've been glazing that SB red colorway. That is probably because the Navy didn't do well, so there wouldn't make sense to make another one. I don't even think that was the case, to be honest. But, like, they're just a bunch of goofballs over there. What up, Chris? That shoe would absolutely been in my rotation. 100%. That red colorway would absolutely been in my rotation if he had dropped that. Way better than the Nigels. Only ever saw those on videos, Jojo Dancer says. I'm sure that person has been let go already by Nike, V says. It doesn't even matter, dude. Dumb not to drop the red SB. Yeah, it was like they had so much momentum around the SB Jordan 4 though. Like Navy sold out. How did it not do well? Who said that? The Navy Jordan 4 SB did really, really well. The way they dropped it, I'm not complaining. Like, people actually hit. Like, there was a lot of people that got the SB Jordan 4. The Navy colorway, the way they dropped it was a huge success, dude. The way they dropped that shit. I didn't see that. Marcus. Nah, these bricks better than them red Navy SB4s. The red people probably trademarks a lot of them mock-ups. Nike didn't want to get sued. Jordans with the Pro Tro soles would kill the game. The green goes for double the price. Doesn't make it better. Mixer says, I agree. But like I said, I think Navy people definitely do have their opinions. But I still think Navy clears green. I hit 3 pairs and still have them all. Jordans will why y'all think they under retail if they did so well, Tanene says. But they making 13 Kobe 4s that no one wanted, Deli Venom says. Listen, Deli Venom, dog, they're gonna say could say that a whole lot with all the other shoes that are loaded up on the sneakers app, bro. Like, people are gonna be like, oh, no one asked for this. But dude, listen. The Kobe concepts, man, like what they're doing right now, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All the Kobe's, keep dropping Kobe's, man. Keep dropping Kobe's. Keep dropping all the Kobe's. Feels like it feels nice out here. Are you getting an AP watch? Listen, I'll tell you this, Chris. I would care 2 shits about that watch. I would care 2 shits about him. I mean, I get it. People are talking about it, you know, but I just didn't understand the hype. I'm not the biggest watch guy, so I wouldn't necessarily understand. But, you know, to each their own, I guess. But I feel like most people are just kind of going for it just to flip it, I think. That's I don't think people are going to wear that. I think some people may wear it, but I don't think a lot of people are going to wear it. I think people are more so like they're going to flip it, I think. I don't think they're going to wear it. Raph is a Kobe Glazer king. I am, bro. I was a Kobe fan, man. Like, some people would say there's a difference between being a Kobe fan versus being an actual LA Laker fan. Like, I was just a Kobe fan. Why nobody told me those Kobe 11 Mamba of the Days has a see-through sole? Sneakers, watches, and cars. They sell them fake AP watches. I saw some concept of Travis Scott foam pods. They were fire. I respect that. I have the energy with that watch, man. Yeah, like, I get it. Like, that's the thing about, like, and I said this the other day about the sneaker space, man. Like, I think a lot of what I've noticed, and that's including myself, is that, like, a lot of sneakerheads, like, we have, like, okay, sneakers has its own bubble. It really does. Like, the sneaker space is very toxic sometimes, and I totally get it about everybody's opinions of what comes into the sneaker space. It's like, sneaker space is a big ass bubble, right? We're in a big ass bubble full of sneakerheads. It's like, if anything that any of those sneakerheads are pulling into the bubble, a lot of the sneakerheads, you know, start to get bothered by it. You know, they get bothered by it because they see a lot of the sneakerheads that are getting into a certain thing that has nothing to do with our space. People will get bothered by it. So I'm telling you, man, people think it's not, but the sneaker space is toxic sometimes, man. Won't see any of those guys getting in the line for a job application, Raider says. I say this, bro. I'm like, yes, I get it. You know, people, I see that comments all the time, how people avoid a real job and this and that. Like, but I get that people want to be their own boss as well, just to go out there and make their own money, which I get. But I know this conversation did was a little sensitive yesterday because people are like, yo, like people are outside for 6-7 days, and like people were trying to justify how like that is still kind of normal in a sense, but like I don't know. I buy for the toe. You weren't there for EA drop if you saying they didn't sit. What are we talking about? Are we still talking about the Air Jordan 4 SB? I don't remember the SB drop. I mean, I could go back to that stream. I don't remember. I remember like they dropped the EA link, but I remember that a lot of people had issues with that drop. Like the link wasn't working for most. Does anybody remember the SB Jordan 4 drop? All I remember from the SB Jordan 4 drop that the link wasn't working for some people. I remember hitting. Dude, that was like one of the easiest like cops that I've gotten all year that year, because like I clicked the link, it popped up pending, and I hit right away. If anybody remembers the SB Jordan 4 drop, oh man, that was a shit show actually. I don't remember. Yeah, you can't hate on the grind, bro. You can't hate on the grind, bro. You really can't. People are outside. If that's their time, if they want to be out there wasting their time, that's up to them. You know? So I'm saying, like, this is my job. I put a lot of my time and effort into like just like this streams and like basically running the show. You feel me? So you got a real job for benefits and stability. Probably the greatest method ever on sneakers app. I wouldn't say the greatest. I don't think it was the greatest, because that shit ended up getting chalked later down the road. Like whenever like the break after, remember the break by bricks, they used the same method on those, and that for that drop, and that shit was a fail. That shit was a fail, man. That shit got cooked. They sitting in one place so they can price gouge people. I can call it vermin activity. I think Android users had trouble with the link for the SB drop. I mean, eventually, like the SB Jordan 4 ended up selling out. It was just people were having trouble getting in. That SB Jordan 4, navy blue. I think it was just more so that people were having trouble getting in, but eventually it did sell out. What are your thoughts on the Air Force One Kobe's denims dropping at the same day as the bricks? What are my thoughts on the Air Force One Kobe denims? Nothing. I think people are just going to focus on brick after bricks. I did see those Air Force Ones, but like Kobe Air Force Ones haven't done well in a while. They just keep dropping them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think really people care too much about the Air Force Ones. I'm sure there's people that want them, but people are going to be really focused on this drop. I really need a pair of Kobe 6s to ball in. Ike says, as long as BMX been around, someone tell me why Nike just decided to get involved. Jojo Dancer says, I have an Android. It took a while for me to get in. I actually camped out outside for a whole night for the blue SB4. Ended up not worth my time at all. I did on the SB Navy Blue and CCS Plus and hit SB4 Pine Greens on Sneakers Second Chance. There you go, Jeff. What are your thoughts on the Air Force One Kobe's denim dropping it? I already answered that. I mean, I think I already answered that, right, chat? I told him that I don't think anyone's really cares too much on that day. Are you going for any of the apparel or just the... I'm just going to go for the shoes. Like, I don't really care too much about the apparel for, like, collabs. I really don't. Like, when I stopped caring with Travis merch, I don't really care about Travis merch anymore. Don't really care about this. I just care about the sneaker, to be honest with you. All I gotta say is stability in future and retirement are the real jobs give you instead of a 1099 plan, Moonlight says. I respect the hustle, just mostly the dudes sitting outside my local Best Buy every day, the same cloth. And bro, it's funny because we went to the grocery store yesterday and I saw these two guys camping out the Pokemon vending machine. and I guess the vending machine, right? It gets reset every 30 minutes, and they were sitting there. But they end up letting my kids get a pack, so my kids end up hitting on the Pokemon vending machine for the first time. They end up letting us get a pack, so because they didn't want it, they're like, "You want this?" I was like, "Sure." So I just let my kids open the pack at the store. They didn't pull anything, but dude, my kids were so freaking excited, dude. Like, so excited to open a pack, because I just can't find any packs for my kids anymore, bro. The Pokemon stuff is so chalked, it's so bad. So like, it was really nice of them to let my kids get something in the vending machine. Swatch collab is the next level NPC activity. It's because everyone's talking about it. That's why it's all over the blogs. Like, for me, like, just let it pass, bro. Just let it pass. Just let it pass. You already got people talking about it, and I get it. We talk about it here. But like, overall, like, watch. We're probably gonna be watching the aftermath videos. Like, we're probably gonna watch the aftermath videos and NYC. Like, I'm really curious of how crazy people are gonna go after this watch. And we're gonna be watching the videos. There's gonna be videos by the end of this week, because the drop is this Saturday. So people are gonna go bananas for the watch. Nike needs the next Travis. That's all it is. Wait, what? Nike needs the next Travis. That's all it is. I just want Nike and Jordan Brand, after the break after bricks is over, load up the Travises. I don't understand why Nike and Jordan Brand waits for Travis Scott team. Like, just load them up. Nike Jordan Brand, if you're listening, load up the Travises. Just load them up, dude. They probably won't load them up until like next week or something, or like the day before. Rafi wants a Kobe Nigel collab. Bloodline is a must cop for me. I think they will be an easy cop because everyone's focused on Nigel's. Yeah, it will be. The Jordan 12 Bloodlines will be an easy cop. I don't think they'll sell out. Those Jordan 12s next to the brick after bricks are butt cheeks. Some people like them. I know the homie freaking Frank wants these. I know Frank is gonna grab a pair of these because of his big fan of Roman Reigns. Travis is slowly dying. You don't see this. Yeah, but the thing is, like, Jumpman Jacks. I would say that there's less interest in the Jumpman Jack. I think there's less interest in the Jumpman Jack, I would say. Not Jordan 1s. I feel like the Jordan 1s is still... people still want them. People still want them. Remember, like, last year, or was it the year before, that there was a lot of blogs saying, oh, this is the last Travis Lowe to come out? And then now they're dropping 3 more. Nigel is just a different level, bro. Nigel's a different level. I don't know how to get Nigel's attention. I wouldn't know how to get Nigel's attention, bro. I wouldn't know. Shout out to my boy Ike. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships in the chat, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out my boy Ike for the 5 gifted. If you guys got a gifted membership, make sure you guys are saying thank you to the homie Ike, bro. For real, for real. If you guys got a membership, make sure you guys are saying thank you. I mean, I'll try, but it's just going to be difficult. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it. So the only way, I feel like the only way that I could get Nigel's attention, if you guys help out. But other than that, I don't know. Someone said Roman is killing Raw. Please get rid of him. Easier than Travis is? I mean, yeah, of course. Easier than Travis for sure. What up, Alex? What's good, dude? What up, my guy? Knee pads? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do it or pull it off. At least Nigel is more human. Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm sure he probably sees people's posts and acknowledges to some, but we'll see. What up, Rap? Hope is all as well. What up, Mr. Handsome? What up, dude? It's good, my guy. Good morning to you, my friend. What up, man? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, like I told you guys, if you haven't signed up for the Mindslides, make sure you guys sign up for it. Make sure you guys sign up for it. Mindslides are dropping on the DSG app. If you guys haven't signed up, it is available for you guys to sign up for. They should make a Pokeball colorway. Never Zach Down says, who can assist from NYC? Ask Equal to get you a contact with his team. Dougal says, I can. I absolutely can. But I don't know how they're going to drop the Nigels. I might have to ask if they're going to drop Nigels on what's it called? On Equal. I paid $1,500 and received the Nigels and both Travis Lowe's. I have all my pairs in hand. Only need a couple Nigel pieces of merch. Might be easier to contact his management, legit says. Yeah, but that's like, damn. That's like jumping through hoops. That'd be sick. Imagine getting Nigel Sylvester on this stream, bro. On the actual live cop would be insane. Nigel Sylvester, Air Jordan 4, brick after bricks. Special guest, Nigel Sylvester. Rafi, it might be easier. Nike needs better designers and better colorways selection for retros. Man, listen, I don't think at the end of the day, like, I just don't think anyone's going to be satisfied to what they drop, man. Like, they could hire anybody, but like a lot of people won't be satisfied at the end of the day. Oh, absolutely, I would have to pay him. Swing for the fences and get it done, Rav. You can do it. Nike needs, they just fired everyone. Scott G says, facts, bro. They also fired everybody. I don't know if anybody wants to take a job at Nike right now because they don't want to potentially get fired. You feel me? Like, I think if we did, honestly, if we did a, if Nigel was on the stream, I probably would do members only chat if that was the case. He's not a nice guy, but not nice enough to give me a pair of bricks, but still. Or a random pop-up in the chat, Kevin says. Paying someone to get on stream isn't genuine, in my opinion, and Top Shelf Soul says. Yeah, but sometimes you have to pay for people's time, man. Sometimes people are not going to just hop on here just because. Like, sometimes people are they're going to want a dime or two, bro. I could already see it in a sense, but like with Nigel, I don't know. He seems like a nice dude, bro. He seems like a nice guy. So I don't know. I don't think he would ask for a payment, honestly, if any. Like, that's my personal opinion. You guys think that Nigel's going to ask for a payment to come on stream? I don't think he would. That'd be crazy if he did, but I mean, at the end of the day, I get it. You have to pay for people's time. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who in here is still paying Tetris? Dude, I stopped. Ain't none of us winning that Tetris game, bro. That shit's clipped. You had blue light on here. You talking about blue tile? Time is money, brother. Designer says you do kind of do this for free, so maybe. Kevin says, did you have someone on stream? Like, all the special guests that I've had on stream, I didn't have to pay for them. The only person that mentioned that I have to pay for them again to have them on stream, you guys want to know who? The one person that I have to pay to get back on stream was Shay TV. Like, the first time I got her on the stream, it was free. She said it was the discount. But I think I have to pay her next time to be on, have her on my stream next time. That's what she said. And that's just me just being completely honest. So I don't think we'll have Shade again, bro. She said I have to pay. I have to pay her to get on here. I got to pay for people's time. I get it, bro. So that's just me. That's just me being honest, bro. I don't think I've ever had anyone else. I don't think I have anyone else that's asked me for a payment. Like I had Hess Kicks on here. He came on here. He actually paid us, bro. Like he was gifting memberships in the chat. We had Jay the Sneaker Guy on here before. So yeah. So that's just me being honest. I was like, oh, okay, well, I get it. But I mean, the last interaction that we had with her on here, it was bad juju's the last time we had her on here because there was a lot of drama on the Twitter space. So it's all good. I get it. Some people are different. It's fine. Like I get it. People are different. You know, you got to pay for people's time. I totally get it. But I thought since we were cool and homies and stuff like that, I thought we was all love, but I guess not. He has kicks is a sellout for New Balance access. What do you mean? Get me on, Rav. I got you a homie discount. I heard Danny Moore turned down your 10K offer to have him on stream. She leader of the steering community as a leader of this. No, guys. Yeah, that definitely went left. I was not expecting all that, but you know, it is what it is. You feel me? I probably wouldn't want to be in that type of situation again, honestly. But it was definitely an interesting topic for sure. So bring on the authenticator at SneakerCon. I don't know if I want all that, bro. Hey, shout outs to the homie Rochelle, but like, I don't think I would want all that, dude. That would just nah. I've had Jumperman Chris on here before. No, we're not doing that. Or listen, if I had the SneakerCon authenticator girl, like you guys would roast her. I'm not gonna have like someone on here that's already getting roasted on the internet to get roasted in the chat. Like no. I missed the Raffy rings. I like to see Botterboy Nova on here. Oh yeah, I remember that. We had Botterboy Nova on here at one point. I'm wondering how he's doing. Nah, I ain't doing that, DH. No. No. It's also a big opportunity to be able to be on your stream, though. Yeah, I guess, but like, you know, I want you guys to be as culture, you know, as positive as possible, bro. Like, I get it, it's the internet, and like, you guys like to roast people, but man, some of y'all be going in, bro. That's why I'm telling you, I can't take y'all anywhere, dudes. I can't be taking you guys anywhere. I gotta pull some strings. The sweatshirt is a must. Going with the tee. What up, Jim Rat? Get the people over at Equal on here to shed some light on the process. I'm getting not tripping. I don't think he would want to be on here either. He would just roast the hell out of the SneakerCon girl. I like the SneakerCon authenticator. I would show the guy nothing but respect, Tito says. So mean, bro. He would buy a pair of Travis's and accuse them of being fake many times. Fix stuff. Chrome is hella cool. Disrespectful who clowns somebody for doing their job and probably gets paid more than you. Eddie B's World says. Y'all are wild, bro. Okay, some Nike designers would probably come through if there's interest. A few of them like the channel already. Tony says, like who? Conrad, Tony, name some names, bro. I don't know any of the Nike employees that even... I don't even know any of the Nike employees that even watch the streams, bro. I don't. Maybe they've came across the channel, but I don't know any of them. I just saved $150. Why do people brag about other people's money? Dougal says. Tell me why the authenticator has more facial hair than... That's insane, dude. Come on, bro. Read the answers. You know Kylie, though? Yeah, Tony, you gotta name some names. Listen, I couldn't even get Brandon Dunn in here, bro. It was difficult to get him on here, bro. I don't know what happened to that. I was trying to get Brandon Dunn on here, but I'm not sure if you know, it worked out for him. I'm not sure. I really don't know what happened to that. We were kind of going back and forth for a little bit, trying to find some time and figure out when we could, you know, get him on, but that ship have kind of sailed. So I kind of stopped trying. So I'm not sure, you know, I don't know. You know, I mean, I think overall, I feel like we have a really good show. I think a lot of people should know that we have a really good sneaker show. I feel like overall, right? Like, I feel like there's no cuts, no nothing to it. There's no script to our show. We just kind of go with it, and we live cop sneakers. And that's what it is. I feel like we legit have the best, you know, you feel me? Yeah, I know. Conrad, Tony, I appreciate that. You definitely did help on that one. It just, I don't know. It just didn't work out, I guess. There's no bad blood, no nothing. I guess it just didn't work out. But I just think overall we have a really good show. So, you know what I mean? I think we just have overall a really good show. So, I don't know. If people don't want to be on here, it's fine. A lot of people watch you, my guy. Super cool community, Kevin says. Appreciate that. J-Tip would be really, really cool. I'm not sure. Honestly, now that I think about it, I don't know what the deal is with J-Tip's future with Nike. I'm wondering when that is going to start up. Like, I'm really, really curious of what's going to happen with J-Tip and Nike. I'm really excited about it as well. I'm really happy for the guy. I've been, you know, a big fan of his work and stuff like that. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the near future. Because, like I said, Complex Con is this year, and he takes a huge part at Complex Con. So, I'm really curious of what Nike got cooking up for J-Tip at the end of the year. I think they're going to do something for J-Tip towards like Complex Con time, and yeah. Michael Jordan don't care, bro. That man don't care about nothing. He don't give a crap about any of us. A lot of people you'd like to have are probably very busy in the morning. Yeah, I know, because I stream like 5:30 in the morning, and I get it. Like, people have lives and stuff like that. And that's the reason why I can't really fit everyone's schedule to my liking, because I stream in the early in the morning. So, you got something in the works with Jordan Brand, Ike says. One thing Raph and MJ have in common, they don't like green. Rami says, do you think he even cares about his son doing cocaine? I mean, they're grown men, bro. I mean, he's grown enough to make his own decisions. So, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll see with Sleep Chat. But anyways, chat, I think that's it for me today. Brick after bricks. officially loaded up on the Nike sneakers app. Okay. Brick after bricks officially loaded up into the sneakers app. I will have an official video starting tomorrow. I'm going to be a chaperone today for my daughter's field trip today. So I'll be gone for most of the morning. So, but anyways, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. I got a couple more days, and then my last day in this apartment is gonna be on Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday is gonna be the last day. So I got a lot going on, and I'm glad that it's happening right before the Brick After Break. So we'll have the live stream at a different spot. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Have fun today. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. If y'all don't mind hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate that if you guys do on the way out. If you guys are new here, subscribe up. It's gonna be a big week. Especially starting off like at the end of the week and then going off to the next week. Like, just be prepared. Brick After Bricks is finally here, loaded up on the Nike sneakers app, and we're gonna have some fun, bro. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. As always, you guys enjoy your day, stay safe. Thank you guys so much for tapping in every single day. If you guys been here for the slow times, thank you guys so much, man. I really do appreciate you guys, for real. Thank you so much for all the donations for memberships. Thank you guys so much for that, and all the other donations. Thank you guys. But you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see a lot of you guys very soon. All right, hit that post notification bell down below to be notified when all my streams and my videos do go up, if y'all don't mind. All right, a lot of information gonna get put out in the next couple weeks, the next couple days, so be prepared for it all. Okay, it's gonna be a really busy week, and I'm all for it. I'm here for you guys, and we'll make it work. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, man. Enjoy, stay safe. I'm out ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no.